All right, my fellow Texans, we got more rains coming in, so be prepared. Could get some heavy spots of up to 5 to 10 inches in some areas. Technically, maybe right around this bullseye. So be prepared. Hey, Canada, I'm not forgetting about you. It looks like the Canadian Pacific Northwest could be getting a lot of rain as well. We had some pretty good lightning and thunder in Houston earlier. And you can see a big storm breaking out over central Texas right now as we speak. So the next 40, and you guys too. You guys have been getting some interesting weather. But the next 40 hours, it's going to be rainy. That's right. Here we're looking at mixed precipitation over the next 48 hours. Green is rain. Dark green is heavier rain. And that weird blue stuff, that is possible snow. That's right. In the four corners, you guys could be getting cold. And then I guess we'll call you the fifth corner. I guess if you put that square on top of the four corners, that would be robot head. Or just a robot with no arms and legs. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. But you can see the center from the rooter to the tutor of the USA. We'll be getting quite a bit of active weather over the next 48 hours. So be on the lookout for lightning, thunder, rain, possible transportation problems. Did I mention thunder? Okay. Oh my God, all this retrograde action has me feeling emotionally and physically weird. We're talking Eris retrograde, Pluto retrograde, Chiron retrograde, Uranus retrograde, Neptune retrograde, Saturn retrograde, Jupiter retrograde, Mercury retrograde. So the next 3 weeks are probably going to be wild. And then on top of that, the sun is going a bit bonkers bonanza. The next coronal mass ejection might actually hit, updated in brackets. Decaying sunspot AR2871 erupted on September 28th, producing a slow C2 class solar flare. This movie from NASA's Solar Dynamics Observatory shows a shockwave billowing away from the blast site. Will it hit Earth? Probably. If we watch here, you see that coronal mass ejection heading straight towards Earth, man. Hitting us in the face around the 1st, or the 30th or the 31st. But you can see it looks like it may be a direct hit. Now, this isn't doomy at all. It'll cause auroras. It'll cause people to act really weird. And it may cause you to have a good mood, bad mood, maybe migraine. But yeah, it looks like it's going to be a direct hit. I got to tell you, I'm a Sagittarius, and with 3 weeks before Jupiter goes direct, usually, even for everybody, the last week of Jupiter retrograde, it feels like the whole world is ending, and it's totally crazy. And so I feel like I'll be hanging on by my fingernails for the next 3 weeks. But hey, life is cliffhanger, ain't it? So let's all do our best, try our best, hang in there. You still got major wildfires coming out of California and the West. But look at this lightning action over here. This is definitely energetically active. It does not appear we have any type of hurricane doom on the near horizon. We're watching out for the CAG, Central American Gyre, around the 13th, and anything that may creep up. But for now, looks like Sam's going to curve out to sea. This is going to curve out to sea, and this is going to curve out to sea. So that's good news. Hey, you guys may get a big bump of snow the 14th of October. But this is just a model run, like 16 days out, so don't get too excited, bucko. Right, but what I did want to show you was watch this weird storm that is going to push up into the northeast around the 6th of October. This model run has no threat coming out of the Gulf to the USA around the 13th, but it does have this big, huge, weird trailing storm around the 6th of the 9th. Remember, the 9th to the 15th is going to be our big danger date for like everything. So that is weird. And so let us reset it, and then you get the snow starting to move in as we get to the middle of October. Yeah, notice you'll get quite a bit of rain and precipitation here over the next few days. Cause problems. Everything causes problems these days. And then, like I said, around the 9th date, which we're watching out for, you get this storm. Get a pretty nasty storm coming through. So we'll continue to track. That is still like, I don't know, 10 days away. Fergie's photo showing us, boom. Yeah, the sky is lit. Dada Boo is saying this is the definition of the windshield wiper effect. But I would say This one can be windshield wiper effect, and I will pick snowshoes for this one. But yeah, AccuWeather letting us know a surge in moisture may fuel training thunderstorms, which could unload significant rainfall over just a few hours. Tanner showing us this moonbow with huge pillars of aurora. This was from last year. So did I just want to show you this really cool thing that looks like a superhero emblem? Or did I just want to say Tanner? Mindule is heading towards Japan. Needs to be watched, monitored, and prepared for. And I have a saying here at THORnews, the weather tends to go in patterns and trends. And so we have seen her pick on the upper northeast a few times this year and Texas. But hey, nope, it's not just you. It's just me. It's just us. The weather has actually been bonkers in our area over the past few months. Has logged 2,445 local storm reports since 6/1. Most of any office in the country by a long shot. And he's talking about New York and New Jersey. And so, yeah, we'll watch around the 9th for a pretty big storm there. We used to have a other high school in my district that was called Sam Houston, and their cheer would be Sam, Houston, Houston. And now I live in Houston, and I'm watching a storm called Sam. I know I've been talking to y'all about the 5th and final Pluto era square that is coming up on the 9th. Pluto means death, man. It's like the last 2 years, death has definitely been around. I just want to say, in case I die in the next week or two, I loved y'all, and I did my best. And I'll try to protect y'all from beyond. Yeah, either way, I expect the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks for me to be, like the world's ending. I may go through crazy mood swings. I hope you guys will be there for me. Here's a prediction for you. All right, so Jupiter goes direct and Mercury goes direct on the 18th of October. Now, they're going to shut the government down on the 18th if whatever measures aren't made. So I'm going to make a prediction here now that the government will not get shut down, and they will come up with a last-minute agreement to not shut the government down on the 18th when both Jupiter and Mercury go direct. Anyway, Anthony M. weather Typhoon Mindule is looking interesting with its large eye surrounded by pretty deep convection. The JTWC has increased its winds to 105 knots and does forecast it to strengthen even though further into 150 knot typhoon, but its large size will limit it. And that is, I think, headed towards Japan. Ryan McNulty said, hey, heading into October, it is important not to let our guard down. No way, man. We are in super high red alert. In particular, we're keeping a close eye on the Western Caribbean for development. Absolutely. That October 13th storm. Although strong storms can form elsewhere, this area has spawned a lot of bad bitches, baby. And so we'll watch out for bad bitch land. Well, it's interesting none of the October storms go toward Texas. If I had to choose a place, I would say if we do get a hurricane, it would go to Florida. So Florida needs, but I don't know, dude. I'm taking guesses here. Hopefully we won't get hit by anything for the rest of the year, hurricane-wise. I don't know if you've watched Ted Lasso, but he would make a good James Bond, I guess. Yeah, sure. Well, you know, if we do get hit in the face at some point with a major coronal mass ejection and it knocks out our entire power grid, we deserved it. Man, we really need to do better as a civilization, treating each other well. Hey, I don't want to get preachy, but I do want to say, I've always wondered this. If we get hit by a major solar flare, wouldn't it only fry half the planet and the other half of the planet would have its power on? I don't know. Maybe we'll find out. Anyway, I'm not worried about this solar flare, by the way. I see a lot of videos that are like, oh my God, we're going to get hit with a major solar storm. Sure, but it's not going to do any real damage and it's not going to kill anybody. That's my saying. The CV, though, on the other hand. Man, I hope I make enough of my October fundraiser to A, pay rent and pay basic bills. And I really want to go see this. It's Wings Over Houston Air Show returns. This would be the Doom date, 19th. Anyway, just letting you know. This is a large boulder, the size of a large boulder that is blocking traffic in Puerto Rico. Strange sounds, La Palma eruption update. Lava flow reaches coastline and is about to enter the ocean. Sulfur dioxide reaches Arctic Salvabod, Arctic La Palma banana crop ravaged. Yeah, it's a really bad situation, and it's not getting any better anytime soon. And you could say that about life, but as a Sagittarius optimist, I think the spring of 2022 is going to be a lot better. So I'm going to do what I can to survive and be cool and stay cool and let y'all know that I can kind of see the light at the end of the tunnel. Although between now and the end of December, I think it's going to get really weird. And we'll see supply chain issues and people fighting and, just the usual craziness that we've been dealing with. Volcanoes, earthquakes, aliens, dimensional creatures, fiat versus crypto fights, whatever. A trough along the west coast and onshore flow will continue to result in cool fall weather across SoCal through Thursday. Hey, enjoy it. Stay cool. With occasional marine layer drizzle and temperature in most locations below seasonal average. CIA and State Department officials face increased Havana syndrome attacks. That's where supposedly they're getting hit by microwave direct energy weapons. So a lot of people are in a lot of places. And today, the last few days, I've been feeling like I've been getting hit with some weird direct energy shit, plus black witchcraft or dark witchcraft spells. I don't know, man. Just pray for me, and I'll pray for y'all. Yeah, defense against the dark arts, man. Remember, we've heard rumors of black magic, and I don't mean people. I just mean like dark, whatever. So, I don't know. Straight Eris. Yeah, Eris. She's kind of, there are good witches and bad witches, and she seems pretty bad witchy. I'm talking about the Wizard of Oz, or whatever. I don't want to argue about anything. Joe Weisenthal, hey, S&P post biggest sell-off since May. A lot of people, I've said, I know crypto's going to get its ass kicked in December, although how much it'll get its butt kicked before then, I don't know. It just broke 40,000 again. Anyway, and a lot of people are predicting some type of economic crash this winter. But yeah, it's going to be a weird 3 months to end out 2021. Supply chain issues, man. Yeah. And so, the Eris Pluto thingy is on the 9th. And then Jupiter will not go direct until the 18th. And so the week before that is always crazy. And then the actual Eris Earth alignment is on the 17th. So just buckle up for 3 weeks of madness. I hope I survive. I hope you survive. I hope everybody survives and things start to improve. But it's going to be crazy until spring, man. All right. I'll be here trying to give you guys proper information the whole time. And hopefully my sense of humor will return. We'll see, though. We'll see. Yeah, my next fundraiser, the Rocktober fundraiser always starts 4 days before the month initially. And I've got $1,777 left to raise the whole thing for October. If you'd like to contribute, I got snail mail, PayPal, Venmo, CashApp, Patron. Got a feeling I'm going to need a lot of miracles this month. And I would like to say thank you to Mike for healing and getting out of the hospital, being Asteroid Fight Club tough and strong. Super duper appreciate it, man. Now get healthy and rest up. And everybody stay cool. And I will talk to y'all in the near future. Peace out. God bless everyone.